We have the switchboard method, a nonlinear method of work organization. You save on making errors, you save on concentration, and you save on waiting times, which are a big problem. Errors and waiting times are a big problem in interruption shines that I've discovered in work organization. And the creative work system with work method of Alex Gagne is that you work on n number of tasks. It could be 100 tasks, doesn't matter how big the list is. You take one task at a time and you do 5 to 10 or 15 minutes max on each task. You have a project-based method, so you work on 100 different projects over 20 years. And each time you take what's nearest at hand, ready to hand, what's closest to you in physical space or temporally, they can get to it, that in your mind or emotionally, in whatever space you're in, operating as a sort of radio profiler or art operator, you take the task, you work on it in a pseudo-random manner in temporal sequence, and then you achieve greater efficiency because you're not sitting around waiting, wondering what you're going to do next. You avoid having to concentrate for long hours on any given task and the injuries that can cause or damage. You avoid having to figure out what to work on next. You avoid having to wait because you can work on it at any given 5-minute sequence. Even when you're on the toilet, you can be recording yourself talking in audio notes on a dictaphone or whatever on your phone, and you avoid errors because you make less errors in 5 minutes than you do in 4 hours typically. And if you screw something up, you scratch and move on to the next. You're always moving on to the next thing, and really in a rapid fashion. And it's in a non-linear work organizational method. I think with the number of inputs, number of tasks and work that needs to be done, and the output, I think it grows not exponentially necessarily. The efficiency, I have to work out the math, and that's what I'm going to do today, get some books on time complexity and things like that, so I could figure out the algorithmic efficiency that you gain from using this nonlinear method of work organization.